See ya. See ya.
The Emperor would like to reward you for your contributions to our cause.
Nah, I'm good. I already cleaned the fortress out of house and home anyway.
It seems that we need to keep an eye on this one.
Ah, Your Majesty. My apologies. I may be a little under the weather, but worry not. I have the best chirurgeons attending me. More importantly, I thank you for coming all this way. This one here is my youngest son.
My name is Thomas, Your Grace.
Behind him is his personal tutor and my most trusted advisor, Chancellor Seifried.
Your Majesty, the pleasure is all mine. And let me say, what an honor it is to make your acquaintance.
I must discuss something with their grace. You two are free to return to your duties.
Let us take our leave then, Master Thomas.
My two other children reside elsewhere. Might you have had an audience with them? My eldest son, Georg, is stationed in Castle Nerak to the south. My daughter, Sophia, watches over Hofa to the east. I would ask that you visit and speak with them both first, if you would be so gracious. I await your return.
Your Majesty, I had received word that you would come. My name is Sophia, daughter to the Venerable King Harold of Cumberland. I welcome you to Hofa, the finest trading city in our nation. As its vicereign, it is my duty to keep the city safe and usher in prosperity. Though it may lack the glory of the Empire's cities, we have many wondrous festivals and sights that only a port town can offer. That, along with the freshest and finest bounties of the sea. I've some administrative matters to which I must attend, and thus cannot accompany you, but I humbly entreat you to peruse the town at your leisure.
Pardon me. Your Majesty, have you had the opportunity to speak with Georg and Sophia? Then we shall prepare a room for your stay tonight. We can have our discussion in due time. The truth is, Your Grace, I summoned you here because I seek your advice. 'Tis time that I choose who shall inherit my throne. I know all too well that heavy is the head that wears the crown. Without the fortitude to bear that weight, the nation will come tumbling down. I am blessed with 3 wonderful children, each equipped with their own unique talents and expertise. However, that makes it all the more vexing to choose one among them for such a critical role. Though it is clear what must be done, I'm afraid my fatherly love for them clouds my judgment. And that is why I have asked for your aid. I would inquire as to what your opinion on the matter might be. Were you in my position, who of the three would you appoint as the next ruler? Yes, that makes sense. The people do adore Thomas, and he has a natural charm that unites them. However, he is still young. I would be forever grateful if your majesty could lend him your support.
Your Grace! Your Grace! Quickly, to the audience chamber! King Harold is...
Where has Thomas gone off to at a time like this? Oh, Your Grace! Would you happen to have an idea as to the young master's whereabouts?
Father. Oh, Father. I know what you would say. That as prince I must remain strong. That I have to show the people it will be all right. But I can't. Not when you're... I knew you've been sick for a while. But it was just... so sudden.
Master Thomas! There you are. Lord Seifried is calling for you. Right this way.
I don't want to see him.
Do not be stubborn. Lord Seifried has taken on the responsibility of looking over his will. And in it, he has named you his successor.
My father's grave is still fresh, and you would speak of succession? Georg and Sophia would make better rulers anyway, so why me and not either of them? What do you think? I understand, Your Grace.
Master Georg appears to be assembling troops at Castle Nera. This shows a blatant disregard for the late king's will, and must not go unpunished. Issue a decree calling for Master Georg's immediate arrest.
I do not wish to go to war with Georg. He is my brother. Could we not perhaps arrange a parley instead?
In order to have a diplomatic conversation, both sides must be on equal footing. As Master Georg is readying an army, it stands that we should as well. However, Master Georg is a renowned soldier. War with him will put quite a strain on our forces. Your Grace, could we ask of you to lend your army reserves to King Thomas? With the strength of the Imperial Army behind us, 'twould be a simple matter to quash this rebellion. Thus, we kindly ask that you return to the Empire and take stock of how much support you can send our new king.
You can't possibly think it's a good idea to march up to him with an army. I would much rather solve this conflict with diplomacy than with bloodshed. Your Imperial Majesty, what should I do? Your Grace.
Pray, reconsider. This is a madman's gambit.
Georg currently holds nothing but rage and distrust towards me in his heart. He would not lend an ear to any ambassadors sent under my name. The Emperor, on the other hand... I beg of you, Your Imperial Majesty. Please, talk some sense into my brother.
Allow me to remind you that Cumberland is not Imperial territory. Please do not overstep your bounds.
I am yet to go to war with Thomas, so there is no peace about which to parley. And therefore, I have no need to speak with the likes of you. The problem could be easily resolved should he abdicate the throne he seized. However, why are you, the Emperor, involving yourself in our domestic matters and playing messenger for Thomas? I cannot help but cast doubt upon your true intentions. As I thought, the Empire cannot be trusted. Who is to say it was not by your hand that Thomas took the throne so he may act as the Empire's puppet?
We are under attack! The fiends have breached the Great Wall! If we do not stop them here, they will have a direct path to the castle!
Those damn savages. I'll drive them back whence they came! I see. You intend to prove your sincerity by throwing yourself into battle against our foes? Very well then. Show me the power that the Emperor wields. Impressive, Your Grace. You did as I asked and rid us of the fiends. As promised, I shall place my trust in you and parley with Thomas.
A warrant for Lord Georg's arrest has been issued nationwide in the name of King Thomas.
What?
No, that is a lie! It too is part of the ploy. Our father's sudden death, Thomas's rapid ascension, and the orders for your arrest. It all flows together seamlessly. A little too much so, don't you think? However, they had not accounted for the Emperor's presence. Hence their eagerness to have you return to Avalon. They did not expect you would step forward and mediate. Thus, they must be rushing to set the rest of their plan to action.
Then Thomas is in danger. We must go, now!
From what little information I could gather, the streets of Douglas are currently teeming with suspicious soldiers. Furthermore, it seems Thomas is imprisoned in the palace basement.
Understood. We shall act as decoys, drawing the enemies out of the city. You should be able to infiltrate the palace once the coast is clear.
Please, Your Majesty, do whatever you can to save him.
Your Grace! My brother and sister, are they all right? Revealing the truth is the only way I can help. Once I do so, our enemies will have no choice but to retreat. Let us head to the throne room at once. Georg. Sophia.
Thomas! Say no more. The fault lies with us. We allowed ourselves to be manipulated by Saifrit like marionettes. We believed ourselves stronger and wiser than we were, losing sight of what was truly important.
I take it that you saw no sign of Saifrit within the palace. He must have fled, the coward.
That's right. We can't let the Chancellor escape, no matter what! I overheard him mention a secret base up at the Northern Cape.
Once order is restored, we will immediately head towards the Northern Cape and apprehend that blackguard.
That may not be best. He is far too arrogant to give up his ploy. He will doubtless attempt to overthrow us again. Once he has finished licking his wounds and regaining his strength, he will return to take the castle with even greater numbers than before. It is in our best interest not to afford him that chance.
I must agree.
As a leader, my priority is the people. However, we cannot abide Saifrit any longer. He must be punished, lest he return to sow strife once again.
Your Eminence, please, lend us your strength once more. We are reunited thanks to you, Your Grace. Georg, that throne better suits you than me.
Thomas, regardless of how it came to be, you are now our king. It is your duty to lead the kingdom.
Thomas, have faith in yourself. Georg and I will focus our efforts on establishing the Holy Order. With the Emperor's blessing, of course.
The Holy Order?
I have the utmost faith that our paladins will serve the Empire with grace.
Then, as king, I would also like to aid the Empire in their cause. I hereby officially grant you dominion over our nation, Your Eminence. I know that. At the same time, if it weren't for your assistance, our nation would have fallen into ruin by Seyfried's hand. Cumberland owes you much, and as king, I will repay the kindness. Yes,